one of the big draws was the fact that the public schools were so strong. They were neighborhood schools. Our kids could walk to school and back. They had friends in the neighborhood. They got fresh air, they got exercise, and there were very excellent teachers and strong programs for them to partake of. It draws from the community, and the schools serve everyone. So my kids were in school with kids from a variety of socioeconomic backgrounds, different racial and ethnic identities. They had kids in their schools that were special needs and being served through IEPs, and a lot of times they got to interact with those kids in art classes or PE or on the swim team and different activities like that. Our school district has kids from a lot of different religious backgrounds, and kids who were LGBT were able to kind of openly claim their identity. Really appreciated the fact that they were getting exposed to a lot of different kids with a lot of different backgrounds and learning from other kids' experiences and just learning about experiencing differences firsthand, not just it being theoretical. My daughter's pretty quiet and doesn't often make a big splash in the classroom, but I think this teacher was able to see her for her sort of quiet intensity and took the time to sort of nurture that and encourage her, even though she wasn't, you know, the one to be raising her hand or saying, look what I did, you know. Yeah, Ms. McKay was really incredible, a very good teacher, and made a big difference in my daughter's life in terms of her feeling appreciated and understood in a way that sometimes she didn't maybe always feel in bigger groups. For my kids, my son, theater was a big part of his life, and the opportunities that he got, you know, starting in, I think, 4th grade, really allowed him to find a passion that he wanted to pursue. That wasn't going to be, you know, awakened in just core academic courses. So I value the fact that our schools have made a big commitment, financially, time-wise, energy-wise, to giving kids, you know, a very holistic education that includes very strong academics, but also introduction to the arts and creative pursuits like that. School choice is being used as a sort of cover for taking money away from public education and taking it and spending it, taxpayer money, on private schools that just aren't held to the same accountability standards. It's also used for a lot of families that were already choosing to send their kids to private religious schools, and now they're getting taxpayer money to fund that choice that they made a long time ago at the expense of our kids who are in public education. So that's one of my frustrations. I also think that it's misleading to suggest that if you have gone the route of public education that you don't have choices. Here in Wauwatosa we have a STEM curriculum, which STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. A STEM curriculum that's available for elementary kids all the way up through middle school. We also have a Montessori curriculum that's available for kids from pre-K through 8th grade. We have an online virtual high school that's available. In addition to that, the state of Wisconsin has long had the open enrollment program, and that gives families an opportunity to enroll in other school districts. I know some families in Wauwatosa that really wanted their kids to have a foreign language immersion experience in elementary, and so they went with German immersion school. I have a friend who has a daughter in high school, and she really wanted an international baccalaureate program, which is currently not offered in Wauwatosa. So she's now a student at Rufus King, which is a member of Milwaukee Public Schools. So I think choice is great, but I do not believe that taxpayer money should be going to unaccountable private religious schools. I would hope that they would remember that over 80% of Wisconsin families choose to send their kids to public school, and that we have a long tradition in the state of Wisconsin that has supported public education. We have a fabulous system that has been much stronger than many other states in the United States, and I hope that they would look at that, value it, and make sure that their budget reflects those values that we have in Wisconsin for public education.